Well, Scotty, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been a huge pleasure. Put your hands together for Scotty. And Scott, actually, one of your biggest fans who's a Bulldog supporter is Mark Seymour, and he's singing at the grand final this year with his band Hunters and Collectors. And Layla Guruwewe caught up with him this week at the kennel.
What does it feel like being back here at the Western Oval and particularly in the EJ Whitten stand?
Well, you just look around us. You know, there's the Westgate Bridge over there, the Newport Power Station. City straight through there.
That's
there's
right.
the docks. Footscray's just below us, just over the edge of the ground. And there's just this vast expanse of green lawn, you know, and the boys have been out there this morning training, you know, goals at each end. I mean, it's just absolutely spectacular. This is what people have always seen when they've come out here. We're in the West and we're looking back at the city.
What was it like being a Doggies supporter during the Terry Wallace era?
Difficult. It was really difficult. It was always a struggle, but it's always been a struggle. You know, I think that's sort of the defining mood about being a Doggies fan. You know, you just because of the length of time we've only had one grand final win. You know, the club is synonymous with struggle, but that's what I like about them. You know, they're a tough little team, and you know, they have a real sense of it. There's a real strong identity here.
Are you looking forward to playing at the grand final this year?
Oh, I'm very excited. It's a huge, huge event. It totally consumes you. You know, you get out in the middle of the ground, and there's just so much energy in that place on that day. You know, it's a great honour, and yeah, I'll be sort of buzzing off my head, but I'll tell you right now.
Did you ever think that Holy Grail would become a football anthem?
I was trying to write a tune that would energise the band, to make everybody feel cool about the record we were making. There was a lot of arguments going on at the time, and I just sort of looked around at the guys and I thought, we just really need something to kind of galvanise ourselves and make ourselves feel like the journey is worthwhile, you know. So I sort of put this little thing in about the Holy Grail, you know, the quest.
Mark, how would you describe the typical Western Bulldog supporter?
I'll go into posture, you know, it's sort of like that. You know, crouched over. I always find you get to a certain point in the game and you lean forward and you've got all this tension in your upper body and you're just like, you know. And that's, to me, you know, they look around me and that's kind of what everyone's doing. When you go to a Richmond game or an Essendon game, you know, those guys are kind of really loud and they abuse their own team. And we don't do that. When you go and see a game, real game, it just totally changes your view of the game. There's just something else going on. It's incredibly powerful drama, Australian rules football. It's the best football code in the world.